Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Old Man Kel. Today I want to do something a little bit different. I want to ask you what I should have been asking myself. Are you lying to yourself about your next heart attack? I ask it like that because I really was. I consider myself an intelligent man and I think I'm up to date. I try to stay up to date on current medical developments and stuff. I knew all about it. I really did. I can't claim ignorance. Let's go through it. About a year and a half ago, things started happening. One of the first things that I saw and really ignored because my father had it too, and I'm going to show you, are these yellow dots on my eyes. Do you see those? Right there and right there. That's cholesterol. My father had it. I think my mother had it. And it can be a sign of a genetic predisposition to too much cholesterol production. It is definitely a sign that your body is making too much cholesterol. When I got into the emergency room, when they were preparing me for the 2 stents I needed, the first thing that doctor asked me, he asked me, "Are you on cholesterol blockers?" I told him no. He said, "Why not?" Well, the conversation was pretty quick because I was in a lot of pain, but because I had ignored it. I had ignored it, just like I ignored for almost the exact same time period that pain, this is left, in my left shoulder and my arm. I guess I didn't want it to be true. I have a lot of issues. I'm what they call a chronic pain patient. I've got 6 messed up discs in my back, couple of them in my neck. So it was really easy to say, oh, you know what? It's just those discs. They're slipped out today. They're especially further. They're hurting more than usual. And that wasn't the case. You went like this and you rubbed your arm and hoped it would feel better. But I was ignoring it. I really was. Another thing I ignored completely was what they call an eczema on my lower extremities. Patches of discolored skin started showing up. I'm not a doctor and I haven't asked, but since they put those stents in, they're going away again. I think it was blood flow problems creating the situation that let this eczema develop on my skin. My stomach, also for a year and a half. I mean, it's just uncanny. Anytime I would eat anything, mainly wheat products were really bad. But it didn't matter. If I ate something, my stomach would bloat up, more or less depending on the day, but it became a part of my life. And there again, much like with my left arm, see, I've had diverticulitis and it was really bad. They took a big chunk of my intestine out. So even though that healed really well, my tendency was to say, you know what? Don't sweat it. It's that. It's just that, although that made no real sense. It didn't. I think a lot of it is you don't want it to be true. But I'm kicking myself in the behind right now because this was more than preventable. I live in a country with accessible health care for everybody. All I had to do was ask my doctor, can you measure my blood pressure? They can measure for heart disease. They can check it with blood tests and what have you. And I'm not saying she didn't do her due diligence. She did that a couple years ago. I did not inform my doctor of these changes in my physiology, my body. My doctor didn't know. And that's just not right. You know, when the EMTs got here, they put me on a cuff and they measured my blood pressure, and it was 200 some over something ungodly. And the first thing they did was call an emergency doctor, who then gave me morphine and, hey, get him into the hospital right now. I had 2 stents. I had one artery was over 50% closed and the other was 30% closed. People, don't wait. Go have your blood pressure checked. Check it. I bought a small home blood pressure machine for 20 euro. 20 euro. That's nothing. It's $20. It's better to know. It is really better to know. And don't be like me. Don't lie about things that you know could be an incipient heart attack. It will kill you. It will kill you. They told me it was so close. It was very close. Had I followed my first instinct and just, oh well, go to bed, try to sleep, it'll be better tomorrow, there would not have been a tomorrow. That's how close it was. I got very lucky, very, very lucky. There was no muscle damage to the heart. I skated. And what's really stupid, and I probably should not tell you this, but I'm going to, 2 weeks before I had my heart attack, that exact same thing happened. My left arm just started aching. My teeth were aching. I was in massive pain. My problem is I'm used to dealing with massive pain through my back and everything else. I went to bed and it went away. That was my first heart attack. Now, just about every one of my children has made certain to tell me, yeah, Dad, if you live through the first one, the second one usually kills you. You got lucky. I did get lucky. I got very lucky. I'm hoping to keep y'all lucky too. People, don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the signs. Personally, I don't want it to go further. I want to be here a while. So I've changed my diet. I still drink coffee, but I'm going almost 90% vegetarian. I'll eat vegetarian foods, nothing deep fat fried. I'll eat fish and some chicken, white chicken meat, and that's it. No more pork, no more beef. I cannot keep doing what I was doing. Sweets were never a real problem, but cakes and stuff, treat them with caution. Treat those things with caution. You know, I thought I was healthy. I really did. I thought I was healthy. I knew I wasn't getting enough time in the gym because work would make me really tired. So I would work and then I'd go home and I would rest from being so tired. And that tiredness, a lot of that was that lack of blood flow, oxygenation. Blood carries everything you need, you know. So I'm not going to harp on it, but I did want to ask you, like I wish I'd have asked myself, are you fibbing to yourself about your next heart attack? Don't do it. We want you around for a while. Have your blood pressure checked. If your arm is hurting, if your teeth are hurting, the neck, tell somebody. They know how to help you. A heart attack is no longer an instant death sentence. Thanks for coming and listening to me. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again on some of my music reactions or some of the other things I'm going to be doing. I'm Old Man Kel. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening. Bye now.